3 strikes and you're out. Hey YouTubers, how y'all doing out there? My name is Malik and I'm giving you more YouTube love because I'm back on your screen with another tip for the tube. This week I wanted to talk to you guys about a subject that is near and dear to all of your hearts, and that's how to avoid music copyright strikes. Before we get to talking about how to avoid music copyright strikes, let's talk about how your videos or your songs in your videos are flagged for copyright infringement. YouTube uses a system that is affectionately referred to as the Content ID system. Now the way it works is content owners, the individuals who own big catalogs of music, they push the information, the songs, to YouTube and to the Content ID system. Then what happens is YouTube's Content ID system is always scanning YouTube for any of the songs that were pushed into that database, and then if the system recognizes a song in your video, then it will flag it. Okay, once it's flagged, it really depends on what the content owner wants to happen with that video. They can choose from several different things. There's a lot of different options that they have, but the content owner is in charge of what happens after the Content ID is claimed on your video and your video is flagged. They get to choose whether you get that strike or something else happens. And since it is an automated system, it makes mistakes. It's not always going to put a copyright claim or a strike towards you if you shouldn't get one. It's not a perfect system. Sometimes it is very, very wrong. So what we're going to do is talk about how to avoid music copyright strikes, or maybe you might want to use the word how to minimize the chances of you getting a copyright strike, because there is no guarantee that the Content ID system will not still give you a strike on something that it shouldn't. So without further ado, I'm giving you the 6 ways to avoid a music copyright strike. Make your own music. Make your own music. Make your own music. If you can make music, make your own music. If you got the skills to pay the bills, then you should make your own music. Now, there is a lot of great free software out there that you can use to make music. And then if you have the ability to write songs and sing, then go for it. Make your own music, because guess what? It's yours. It's free and you have the rights to it. Now, if you want to really make sure that other people understand that it is your music, you can go to the US Copyright Office and you can copyright a song for about $30. So that way you can have the official paperwork on the song that it is yours. And if anyone were to ask you for proof that you have the copyright to it, you got it on lock. And with the US Copyright Office, you can also get a link that goes to your copyright so that you can place that in your videos if needed. And that way, instead of having to search for the copyright every time you get a Content ID flag, you could just go ahead and say, hey, boom, here's the link right here in the video description. Grab it from there and send it in with your dispute. Use Creative Commons music in your video. When a musician or a songwriter releases a song under a Creative Commons license, that means that you have the right to use that song in your video and monetize it and legally make money off of it. There are a lot of great sites out there that you can go to grab Creative Commons music to use in your videos. Now, if you do that, make sure that you follow the rules of that site. Some sites have rules that you have to acknowledge the individual who made the music somewhere in the video description, and then some have a license that you need to include with the song that you're using in the video description. I recommend doing that at all times. If there is a link to the end user license agreement that says you can use this song in your videos and you can use it commercially and to make money, then include the link in your video description. It really makes it easy for you to go back to it and provide proof to someone later on that you have the ability to use that song and make money. The third way to avoid a music copyright strike is to use royalty-free music. Royalty-free music is music that you pay for, and then you do not have to pay royalties to the individual who created the music for you using it. That's why it's called royalty-free. Now, you pay a fee for the music, and then you can use it wherever you want, whether it's commercially, whether it's in videos, it doesn't matter, and you can monetize it and legally make money while you're using royalty-free music. Now, one thing that I will always recommend is get the link to the end user license agreement for your royalty-free music, and once again, included where? The video description. Like I said before, including that there gives you a reference to go back to and provide to anyone to allow them to know, hey, I had the rights to use this, and here's the end user license agreement that states I do. So if you get a content ID flag, include that link in your dispute. The next option is YouTube Music. YouTube has a library of music that you can utilize and place the music into your videos for free. Now, I have a video that really goes in depth on how to use this library of music, and it gives you information on the different categories. So I'm not going to go into that here, but you can definitely check out that video if you want to know more. The next way to avoid a music copyright strike is to join a multi-channel network. An MCN or multi-channel network is a company that wants to sign you up to an agreement so that they can make money off of your AdSense. But for that, what they do is they promote your videos, help you get more views, help you get more subscribers, and they give you access to music that you can use in your videos. Now, these multi-channel networks have deals with distributors and content owners so that you can use their songs. And there are usually a lot of great popular music out there that you can use. And by being part of this MCN, you can use this music in your videos without getting flagged. So this is why you see a lot of those big YouTubers out there using popular songs in their videos and not getting a strike, because they're usually signed up with an MCN, and that MCN is allowing them access to that music without getting a copyright strike. Once you sign up for an MCN, you're not only getting music and promotion and video and views and likes and more subscribers, but you're giving your AdSense to someone else, and you're giving the ownership of your content to someone else in a lot of cases. So make sure you read that stuff over. And the last way to avoid a music copyright strike on YouTube, don't use music. You don't need music for all of your videos. If you want to have music in it and you want to protect yourself, great. But if you can do without it, don't put music in your video, and that way you have no worries about getting a music copyright strike whatsoever. All right, YouTubers, that's it. These tried and true steps will help you avoid copyright strikes, or it'll help you dispute them if you do get a content ID flagged or you get a strike. Now, if you know of some additional ways to avoid music copyright strikes, make sure that you leave that information in the comment section below. Share it with all of the YouTubers out there so they know how to protect themselves as well. If you like the content in this video, make sure you click on the thumb, the one that's pointed in the upward direction. Lets people know that the content in this video was good and that they should watch it too. If you got any tutorial requests, you just want to chop it up, or if you got any other comments about this video or want to share any other of your tips for avoiding music copyright strikes, leave those things in the comment section below. And last but not least, smash that subscribe button and click that bell. When you do, you'll receive notifications every time I upload content to YouTube, and that way you don't miss out on any of the learning and all of the fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.